Let's rewind to 2010, a turning point for Taylor Swift. She was already a star, but the Fearless Tour was her first time headlining. This wasn't just another concert series, it was her bold statement to the world. Taylor was no longer just the girl with a guitar, she was a full-blown entertainer. The tour marked her transition from country newcomer to pop culture icon. She was only 19, yet she took creative control: stage design, costumes, set list. She was involved in it all. The Fearless Tour was more than music. It was an immersive world for her fans. It set the stage for her future stadium tours and massive productions. This was her graduation, her leap from small-town songwriter to global superstar. The production was bigger, the performances more theatrical, and the vision unmistakably hers. Taylor was telling stories about growing up, love, and being fearless. Stories that resonated with millions. The tour was a bridge from her country roots to something much bigger. She proved she wasn't a passing trend, but a force building an empire. The Fearless Tour was the moment Taylor Swift took control of her destiny. It was the foundation for everything that followed. She showed the industry she was here to stay. This tour was her declaration. She was ready for the world stage. It was the start of her journey to legend status. The Fearless Tour changed everything for Taylor and for pop music. It was the spark that ignited a global phenomenon. The stage for the Fearless Tour was pure magic, a fairy tale castle brought to life. Walking into the arena, fans were transported into Taylor's world of dreams and stories. The castle, complete with a Romeo and Juliet balcony, set the perfect scene for love story. Taylor didn't just sing, she acted out her songs, making every performance a theatrical event. The stage had multiple levels, hidden entrances, and massive video screens showing personal moments. It made even the biggest arenas feel intimate, like sharing secrets with thousands of friends. The production was a leap from her earlier, simpler shows. Dancers, costume changes, and special effects turned each song into a visual feast. The castle stage was more than a backdrop. It was a symbol of the fairy tale themes in her music. Taylor knew her audience and built their dreams right on stage. She wasn't following trends, she was creating her own magical world. The design matched the Fearless album's stories of romance and growing up. Every detail was intentional, making the show unforgettable. The stage was a bold, creative choice that set her apart. It was the heart of the Fearless Tour's magic. Taylor's vision turned a concert into an experience. Fans left feeling like they'd lived inside a storybook. The numbers behind the Fearless Tour were staggering. Over a year, Taylor performed 118 shows across North America, England, Australia, and Asia. More than 1.2 million fans attended, selling out arenas in minutes. The demand proved her connection with fans was real and powerful. The tour grossed $66.5 million, cementing her as a top-earning artist. This financial success gave her creative freedom and industry clout. The Fearless Tour was the blueprint for her future record-breaking tours. It showed she could fill arenas worldwide. Not just in the US, Taylor's ability to draw massive crowds was undeniable. The tour's success wasn't just about money, it was about legacy. It marked the start of her reign as a global superstar. The Fearless Tour proved she was more than a radio hit. She was a live phenomenon. These numbers were the foundation for her future empire. The tour's impact is still felt in every sold-out stadium she plays today. It was the moment Taylor Swift became a music industry powerhouse. The real magic of the Fearless Tour was Taylor's connection with her fans. She didn't just perform, she made every person feel seen. Taylor shared personal stories between songs, turning arenas into living rooms. She walked through the crowd, hugging fans and singing up close, even to those in the farthest seats. This made every fan feel important, no matter where they sat. Her energy was infectious, constantly moving, smiling, and engaging with her band. Taylor played guitar, piano, and even banjo, showing off her musical talent. Her performances were authentic and passionate. The atmosphere was electric, fans singing, crying, and celebrating together. Homemade shirts and signs filled the crowd, creating a joyful community. Taylor built a safe, happy space for her fans. The emotional connection was as important as the music. The Fearless Tour was about more than songs. It was about belonging. Taylor's unique touch turned concerts into unforgettable memories. She made every show feel personal and magical. When the Fearless Tour ended, Taylor Swift was forever changed. The tour launched her from country star to global pop icon. It gave her the confidence and freedom to push creative boundaries. Her next album, Speak Now, was even more ambitious, written entirely by her. The tour taught her how to command massive productions and connect with huge crowds. The storytelling, theatrics, and fan interaction became her trademarks. The bond she built with fans during this tour has lasted for years. Those young fans grew up with her, becoming lifelong Swifties. The Fearless Tour created a generation of devoted followers. It was more than a farewell to country. It was her arrival on the world stage. Taylor's ambition and talent were undeniable. The tour was the spectacular beginning of her record-breaking career. The Fearless Tour wasn't an ending. It was the start of something legendary.